back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Gabby. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to another vlog. So today is Thursday when I'm starting to film this, the 15th. Today is a snow day. It is sleeting and supposed to get, I think we're supposed to get 5 to 7 inches. So my school district ended up calling a synchronous virtual day, which means the students have to log on to Google Meet. I will be on there with all of the other teachers and we will be teaching virtually today. So it's like a normal school day, kind of, a little bit shortened, but we still teach whatever we would have that day except online. And then tomorrow, if we're still off, it'll be an asynchronous virtual day. So the students at some point will have to log on and do whatever assignment it is we have posted and submit it, but we don't have to actually log on and teach. I have my computer here. I have my slides ready. It is 8:16. I have to be on at 9:15, so I'm going to log on at like 9 to our Google Meet in case anybody happens to jump in earlier, needs help getting on. And I'm going to go downstairs right now and make my coffee.
Put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
It is about 7:30 now. Teaching went well. We only had to teach ELA and math, and then we logged back on for a period of MTSS, which is like small group tiered instruction. But since we haven't really practiced getting out into breakout rooms on Google Meets yet, we didn't even attempt to do that yet. We just did something whole group, but it went well. Tomorrow we have an asynchronous day, so I have to log on for office hours and students still need to log on and do the assignments that are posted in Google Classroom, but I don't need to teach, so I kind of have a day off besides office hours and then like answering any questions if they have any. But I have been reading since I got done at around like 4:30. The Holiday Switch. I started this the other day and I was only 68 pages into it when I picked it up today, and I'm on page 106, chapter 11. But I'm feeling like this is going to be a 2-star for me unless the end of this really wows me. I'm just not enjoying it. The characters aren't super likable as of now. Like, I'm not drawn or in love with any of the characters. It's a short book. It's only 261 pages and I'm already on page 106 and I feel like nothing even happened. Hi, you want to join the vlog? Come here. You want to join the vlog? Kaya is joining. You're on YouTube. Say hi. I'm really not enjoying this book. I'm not super drawn to the characters. I feel like neither of them are like, it's not like they're unlikable, but they're not extremely likable either. The plot is just kind of slow for me and it's not as exciting as I thought it was gonna be. So basically, one is about our main character, Lila, and she is on her last like winter break of high school before she goes off to college. And she works at this library or this gift shop. And while she's there, she asks for extra hours over her holiday break. But her boss says, like, you can't have the hours of working because my nephew is coming and I'm going to need you to train him because he's going to work here while he's home on his winter break from college. So one day at work, they accidentally swap phones and they don't like each other, and then they swap phones and they find out secrets about each other. And you're trying to see if these secrets are going to bring them together or just keep them rivals. But I thought this book was going to be mainly about them switching phones and like going through each other's phones, which has happened. But you already knew her secret going into this. Like at the beginning of the story, you find out her secret. So it's really not a secret once he finds out. And I don't know. There needs to be something that really wows me in this one because it's only 261 pages. I'm 106 pages in. I'm on chapter 11. And right now I'm feeling like this one is a 2-star. And I don't normally rate books so low. I think there's only one book this past year that I literally rated like a 1-star. I might have given it a 2 just because I really wanted to be generous. And I don't normally rate books below a 3. But Unless something really picks up or really wows me at the end of this story, I think it's going to remain a 2-star for me. There are some sprints happening tonight that I'm going to hop on, and hopefully I can get this finished. I'm not going to DNF it. Purposes, I want to finish this. Also, I have not DNF'd a book all year in 2022. So I'm not going to start now because we're almost at the end of the year. I might make DNF a thing next year if I'm really not enjoying a book, but that doesn't happen often where I'm not enjoying it. So this is kind of a surprise to me, especially since it's a holiday romance. Usually, even if they're super cheesy, I can still read them. But this one isn't even cheesy. I just feel like nothing's even happening.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness.
Good morning. It is Friday morning now. I just woke up. I brushed through my hair and threw my glasses on because my students have an asynchronous virtual day today, which means they have to log on at some point and do their work, but I don't actually have to log on to teach. I just have to still log on for like an office hour in case anybody would need help for an hour. So I'm doing that from 8:45 to 9:45. I don't anticipate anybody coming on, but you just never know, and I have to do that. So I woke up and this is as good as they're getting me today because I am just exhausted. I did not sleep well. During my office hours, or when I'm done, I'm going to be finishing up the holiday switch. I joined reading sprints last night. Keisha, Liv, Lauren, and Elizabeth hosted some on Keisha's channel last night. So I joined that. I got to page 177 in the holiday switch, and there's 261 pages. So I made a good dent. I think I'm 65% done it. I'm going to try to finish that up this morning. Did get a little bit better since the last time I updated you. I just felt like it's rushed. Like 1 second they didn't like each other, they were enemies, and then the next they're being nice to each other. There is a little bit more to his secret that you start to find out, and the banter starts going, but again, I just feel like it was rushed. So I'm going to go and get my computer set up and log on to do my office hours, but I will update you when I finish the holiday switch.
Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic
day. What a feeling.
Stop. Oh my gosh, guys, I tried to curl my hair a different way. It didn't work out. I tried to use the smallest barrel, and I did this last year, and I looked like Tori Kelly, and I felt beautiful. And now I look like I stuck a fork into the outlet. I literally look like I got electrocuted. Or I look like Annie. It's giving Annie. I don't know, but it's not a good look. And I tried to pull it up, and it made it even worse. This is why I teach the alphabet, and my sister is the hairdresser, because I don't know how to do girly things. So it is like 4 o'clock now. I wanted to update you. I did end up finishing The Holiday Switch by Tiff Marcello. I buddy read this with Keisha from A Book Like You. She ended up rating it a 3.5. I rated it a 2. It wasn't the worst thing I ever read, I will say that. But Switch is a YA romance, and I don't normally gravitate to YA romance. I usually stick to adult, especially around the holidays. I felt like this one was very rushed. The main character at the beginning was extremely unlikable, and she was very annoying. I liked the element of the bookworm inn where she worked. It was like a gift shop, but a library, but an inn. It was like 7 things, which also got confusing. I wasn't understanding where she actually even worked. And then there was other elements just like thrown into the book. And for a 261-page book, I felt like there was just way too much trying to happen, and it didn't fully play out. Like in the one part, there is like a famous author who is coming. You get like 1 minute of that. And I just really did not connect to the characters or their relationship. I mean, 1 second they were like not liking each other, and the next second they were like in love. I don't know where it came from. Like, I get it was a YA, so it wasn't going to have this very steamy thing, which I didn't need that. But I just felt rushed. I don't know. There was something about it that I really did not enjoy. The writing style was easy. It wasn't hard to read. There were texts seen in the book, so that kind of made it a quicker read too. But I didn't like it. I almost DNF'd, but I have gone through 2022 without DNFing any book, so I pushed through. Ended up going with Merry Xmas by Courtney Walsh. That is the same author from Across Country Christmas, which I read last year, and I rated that a 5-star. Keisha and Gwen just got done reading Across Country Christmas, and they both posted a vlog of it, a 24-hour vlog, and they loved it. They both rated it a 5 stars. So I texted Keisha. I'm like, if you loved Across Country Christmas, I think you're gonna love Merry Xmas. So I just actually bought it for her and sent it to her. I ended up starting it. I am only on chapter 4, but so far it is already so good. This one follows our main character, and she works for a TV company. She ends up going home for the holidays for the first time in like 8 years, and she's trying to surprise her family, and she's doing it on a live stream. As she goes home, she knocks on the door expecting to find her mother, but her ex-boyfriend actually answers the door. Now, they do have a past. They have grown up with each other, so it was kind of like friends to lover, but then they split up, and now it's kind of like a second chance, I guess. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen, but the banter already is like so funny, and the mom is just like, girl, you didn't come home for 8 years. Like, I didn't know I was supposed to tell you, but he's been here for the past like 5. So it's been really entertaining. Like I said, I'm literally only on chapter 4, but I'm really liking it, and it's only 322 pages, so I only have 3 hours left. So I am gonna go and try to read a little bit more of this so I can give you more of my thoughts. But so far, right off the bat, I have a feeling I'm really gonna enjoy this one. This author just has a really easy way of writing. It's a really nice writing style. It kind of reminds me of Emily Henry in a way, but I will update you in a little bit on how I am liking this one. All right, it is now Saturday. Last night I went and got a few things. I have like no Christmas shopping done, so I knocked a few things off my list last night. Now I'm gonna go shopping again today. I need to get something for my dad, and I need to get something for my mom. I got a few things for my dad already, but what I got I think was wrong, so I have to exchange it and get something different. And I'm gonna make a stop at the bookstore because why not? And the reason why I'm going to the bookstore is not for me, but my book club is having like a game night on the 23rd, and we're gonna have a bake-off, so I want to get a few prizes for that, and I think I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 new books and wrap them up and use them as a prize. Not sure, but I'm still gonna go in there. I'm gonna get Starbucks while I'm there, but I'm gonna take you along with me today.
And now it's time for Christmas, and Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small. And now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine. But I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So let it come, yeah, let it come. I can see the snowflakes fall. I can hear the sleigh bells call. They're saying it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all...
I just got out of Barnes & Noble and I ended up getting 5 books and they're all for myself. But I did have a gift card still from literally my birthday of last year, and I found it this morning and I was like, this is perfect because now I can get myself some Christmas books that I didn't have on my Amazon wish list or that people might not know to get me, that I've been like looking for. So the first one I got is 6 Feet Deep Dish. This is the first in a new series and I'm assuming it's gonna be like a pizza series. I don't know, but it sounded really good. It says, Delilah can't wait to open her new gourmet deep dish pizzeria in Geneva Bay, Wisconsin, a charming resort town with a long history as a mobster's hideaway, millionaire's playground, and vacation mecca. Engaged to a hunk with a hefty trust fund, Delilah is poised to begin a life that's just about as delicious as one of her cheesy creations. Just before opening night, though, Delilah's plans for pizza perfection hit the skids when her fiancé dumps her and leaves her with a very large memento from their relationship, Butterball, their spoiled plus-size tabby cat. So cute. Delilah's trouble deepens when she discovers a dead body and finds her elderly aunt holding the murder weapon. Handsome local police detective Calvin Capone, great-grandson of the legendary gangster, opens an investigation threatening to sink Delilah's pie-in-the-sky ambitions before they can even get off the ground. To save her aunt and get her pizza place generating some dough, Delilah must deliver the real killer. It is extremely busy today, and I'm trying to vlog. It is so embarrassing. Anyways, so that one was 6 Feet Deep Dish. That one sounds really good. That's by Mindy Quigley, I think. And then in the YA section, I found A Winter's Promise. And I have been looking at this series for such a long time. And I've heard so many good things about it. And I thought, this is my birthday present to myself because I'm going to read this probably in January. And I just wanted to finally pick it up. So I got that. And then I also had really been wanting to read a manga. So I finally found Witch Hat Atelier, the first volume, because they never have the first one when I go in there. And then I went to the buy one get one 50% off table and I found a book called The Stolen Book of Evelyn Aubrey. This one sounds kind of historical, but I don't think it is. I'm not really sure, but it sounds really good. And then I know Keisha loved this one so much, so I got The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. But that is my small Barnes & Noble book haul. It was kind of cool because there was a local library doing a collaboration with Barnes & Noble. Anytime you went up to the cash register and said, I like libraries, they scanned a code, and then at the end of the day, they're going to see how much profit they made. You didn't have to donate anything, you just have to say that. And then whatever the profit was at the end of the night, they're donating to the library. So I thought that was really cool. But the lines were insane. The Starbucks line in there was also insane, so I'm just going to stop on my way home at the other Starbucks. There's a Gertrude Hawk Chocolates in front of me, and I did not know that was here. And I'm starving. so that means I have to go buy a box of chocolate. I think there's only one thing I have to get on my list besides like a gift card, which I could get at a gas station, and I need a bottle of wine for somebody, so I'll stop and do that. But I'm going to head home because this place is craziness and I can get what I need closer to home now. But I will check back in with you soon. Right, so it is Monday night now. I was really bad at keeping up with vlogging after I went shopping Saturday. I came home and I made gingerbread houses. And then yesterday, on Sunday, I went to do laundry. My washer literally broke, so I had to go around and do laundry elsewhere. And I needed to wash my pajamas because today was pajama day at school. It was just craziness. I got home, I had to make buffalo chicken dip because tomorrow all of the teachers in my grade level are bringing a baked dish, and then we're just gonna have like a good lunch the next 2 days before break. So it's been kind of hectic. Needless to say, I didn't get a ton of reading done. I am still reading Merry Xmas by Courtney Walsh. I'm loving it. I'm only on chapter 6, but I am really, really enjoying it. When I got home, there was also a package on my porch, which was Death by Dumpling by Vivian Chin. This is the first in a Noodle Shop mystery series. This is from my friend Naomi. Thank you so much, Naomi, for sending me this. I'm really excited to get to this one. It is a cozy, and I've seen so many people read it and rave about it, so I'm excited to pick this one up. And while I'm on the topic of people sending me books, I wanted to mention I have received several books from just friends or people who follow me, and I just want to say thank you so, so much. You never ever have to send me anything, but know that your support and your love does not go unnoticed. I would not be the person I am today without all of you. 2 years ago, I was in a really, really rough spot in my life, and I turned to books. I ended up making my Bookstagram, which led to BookTube, and I could not be happier. This cozy little corner of the world has been such a positive and encouraging space for me. I feel like there are some ways for social media to become negative, but the people that I follow and the people that follow me are just a positive light in this world, and I just want to thank you so much, and I just want you to know that I love you. Thank you so much for your continued support. I'm done gushing, but I just love each and every one of you. Even if we don't talk every day, even if we don't talk every week, just know that I love you and I will always be here for you, and never be afraid to talk to someone, especially me. My DMs are always open if you are struggling. I know sometimes it is really hard to identify when a person is struggling, and sometimes it's the people who are the happiest, but never, ever, ever feel afraid to message me and come to me if you just need a friend to talk to, or even just somebody to listen. Maybe you don't want advice, you just need somebody to listen, and I promise you I will always be that for you. Being said, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you got to this point in the vlog, leave a little snowflake down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, friends.